I'm going to take y'all to see this Indian Mounds National Forest Campground around Hemphill, Texas. I've been wanting to come out here for a while. It is one of the developed campgrounds in the National Forest, and I think it's still $4 a night. I'm just curious. I've taken you to 2 other campgrounds around the area. I have videos on both of those, the Willow Oak, and I forgot the name of the other one. I'll put it in here. These campgrounds in this area tend to not ever be crowded when I've come down here, which is the summer. I've been down here in the winter too, I think. But just keep in mind that, you know, it's dry camping. I'll see if there's water. I think this one has toilets. Okay, I've turned down the little road. Very pretty. It goes downhill. Oh, wow. That's really deep down there. Well, not that deep, but you know, the road looks narrower than it is because of the pine needles. So it's probably 2 feet wider on either side because of the pine needles. Here it's kind of clear. There's a road coming in. And then it says fee area, $4 for camping. Oh, no fee until further notice. That's just like the other campground I took y'all to. Some of them have stopped the fees. I'm not sure why. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. Let's see where we are. Toledo Bend. Let's go out. I always get in too close. You're here. There's lots of little stuff. Okay. So they've got a couple of different loops. We'll go around. It's Crazy Horse Loop, Buffalo Hide Loop. Okay. We're here. Here's the passes they accept. I guess when they do take fees. So Toledo Bend's a very, very large area. You can see it goes for miles and miles and miles. And there's Shreveport, Louisiana up that way. Oh, and you can have fires out here, and you can collect wood, dead and down trees. Of course, you don't cut the live trees. Here's the campsite. A lantern hood. This one's got a double picnic table. Looks like they have plenty of room for a tent, fire pit, and there's the lake right there. And there is a camper here. I'm surprised. Yep. Very nice. It's not that hot right now here. And this would be very nice in the cooler months. Yeah, it looks like they've done quite a bit of work around here. Wow, this is pretty neat. This would be a nice area to kayak and canoe, surrounded by water on 3 sides. Look how clear it is. Whoa! Probably a turtle I just missed. How pretty. The bird is not happy. And the cypress. Oh, I heard another turtle. It's a gentle sloping hill down to the water. I talked to the 2 guys. He said they are making improvements, so that's nice. Look at this. This is down from their campsite. They're packing up. They have kayaks and bikes and boats. This is a beautiful spot for free. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. Very nice. I just saw that black squirrel. There's black squirrels around here. I just saw him. They're not very common. I can find them. I should have brought the dogs out here. Dang it. I wasn't sure what to expect. And they're definitely doing some improvements. And there's a guy up there. Good. I'm glad to see that. I've come down the road about, I don't know, I'm terrible with feet, 50 feet, 100 feet. And they have a really nice boat ramp. Let's see. Stop invasive species. That is a good message to have right here. To remind people. We have those, some kind, I forgot what it is, those mussels or something, some kind of invasive vine that gets on things. Oh yeah, they've done a lot of work on this. This is brand new. Oh yeah, this is, ooh, I can feel it moving kind of. Oh, they've got, that's really nice to have a place where you can come up from the water. So that's the campground where I just, right around that corner, because I can hear that guy working the machine. Not too far that way, east, is Louisiana. And they have restrooms down here. Okay, I'm in the next loop, and there is a tent camper down here. I don't want a video when I'm too close. How about that? It's doable in July. They got their kayaks out, got a towel out. That's a nice spot right there on the water. I'm gonna park up here. So we're still in the second loop, and I'll insert a picture in here. That is Louisiana, not that far out there in the water. So we're just a little bit down from our other campground, so you can see they're working on this one. Just kind of berming that up a little bit. There's the tent camper over there. It's actually very cool in the shade. I could tent camp out here, and there's a camper up here. I'll show you. Breeze is so different right here. This is probably the main body of the lake. This is a beautiful camp spot. Look, I thought that might be a piece of trash, and it's a mushroom. A little mushroom found this little place right there in the crook. How perfect. Beautiful. Ooh, a big cliff. Erosion. Oh, sounds like, oh, that is an eagle. That's a bald eagle. You can always hear their sound. I hope you heard him. At a high pitch. I'm not going to imitate him, but you know what I mean. They are all around these parts, these woods. Thank goodness. Since we got rid of DDT. They're thriving now in the lower 48. Oh, there's a bird way over there on that log, cooling himself off. I don't think you can see it. When they spread their wings out. Oh, and that one bird is dive bombing him. Drama in the national forest. Trying to get that bald eagle. There he goes. Somebody's fussing at him. He's kind of a juvenile. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. There's two of them. I can't see if y'all can see that or not. He's big. Oh, I know what that is. You know what that is? That's a hickory nut. Those are so hard. But I guess the animals can eat them. Oh, well, yeah. There's the hickory nut tree, Jennifer. Yep. Fish bones. Ew. Don't want your dog to get that. One of those spines stuck in my other shoe and came up through the bottom, and I thought it was a sticker, and I kept trying to pull it out, and I was like, oh, it's a fish bone. And just like the last loop, there are pit toilets and water. So far I've seen 2 water spigots, and there is another camper down there. There's one of the other campers. And this is something too, if you're in an area where there's limited water sources, be courteous and put one of the little, what are those called, like a splitter on there, so you're not hogging all the water. That's very nice and considerate. That's what you should do if you're going to use the water. Nice. Thank you, camper. And then across here, there's a pop-up. Look at that little rig. They've got kayaks, they got a hammock, got their little boats out right on the water, 2 hammocks. And town is not that far, you know, Brookshire Brothers is not too far, maybe, you know, 20-25 minutes, so it's got everything you need. Stores, gas, ice, Dairy Queen, Subway, and that's about it. But, you know, that's all you need. And see, there's another one they've fixed up. They've just bermed that up. I mean, it just takes a little bit of work to improve a campground. I think I've counted 4 water spigots. So that's really nice. You know, in a campground this size, you know, you're not going to have your own water source, but it's fairly close and easy to get to. Thank you, Sabine River Authority. Have y'all gone around your area and looked for free camping or near free camping in these national forest sites? I don't know, I just like to do it. I like to show y'all these areas because a lot of these areas aren't well known. You know, here in Texas, most people hit the state parks and they're just jammed. And yes, you have electricity and water, and yes, it's Texas heat. But if you want to get out away from everybody in a beautiful, beautiful location, these are nice. And literally, I'm sure it's high 80s, 90s today, and it is very pleasant out here. Let me know in the comments if you go and scout around for camping areas.